Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to let you know I've got a fairly long list of musicians celebrating birthdays. I am compiling and combining both uh, July 28th and 29th together so that I can have a bit of a good old list of musicians that are being celebrated. So bear with me and let's get right to it. Musician Simon Kirke was born back in 1949 on this day, and he's a British rock drummer with the band Bad Company. He was also with a band called Free, and in 1971, they had a UK #2 and US #4 single, All Right Now. Everybody should know that song pretty well. So give that a listen if you haven't heard it, especially these young people that aren't necessarily into the or knowledgeable about the old music as much as the new. Okay, so anyway, that was the first one. Now I have an interesting name for our next musician. His name is Steve Peregin Took. Those of you who are familiar with Lord of the Rings will take notice to that. But that is, in fact, this musician's name, Steve Peregin Took. He was born back in 1949 on this day, and unfortunately passed away in 1980. But he was an English musician with a band called Tyrannosaurus Rex. And I'm going to look into them and probably post a Facebook video if I can find one of their music. And that way you'll be able to better know who I'm talking about. Going on, we have musician Peter Doyle. He was born in 1949 on the 28th of July. Speaking of which, I am the previous two people that I mentioned, they were also on the 28th. Again, like I said, I'm compiling 2 days worth of musicians, so bear with me. Anyway, Peter Doyle was born back in 1949 and died in 2001. He's an Australian pop singer he was an Australian pop singer with the group The New Seekers. And they had a song called I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing. I believe it was probably a remake, but feel free to check that out. Musician Glenn Gluffria was born in 1951 on the 28th, and he's an American rock keyboardist for House of Lords, and they have a song called Sahara that I'm going to check out later on today. And I will probably, again, be posting that video if I can find one on my Facebook page. So if you follow me on Facebook, you'll be able to get a chance to see who it is I'm talking about when I celebrate these birthdays on my YouTube channel. Musician Steve Duncan was born in 1953 on the 28th of July, and he is a member of the American country rock band, the Desert Rose Band. He is their drummer, and they have a song called Love Reunited. I believe they also have a few other songs I really like of theirs. So I will probably be checking out and posting something on Facebook regarding one of their hits, if not another of their hits. Let's see, and going on, we have musician David Huff, born in 1961 on the 28th of July. He's an American drummer with the band Giant. Again, I will be posting a video if I can of maybe one of their songs from the band Giant. However, it's very contingent upon whether or not I can find something online. Musician Michael Amott was born in 1970 on the 28th of July, and he's with the Swedish heavy metal band Arch Enemy, and he was their guitarist. I will be looking into Arch Enemy and again posting something on Facebook. So if you haven't figured it out already, I post a lot of my birthday celebration people and or bands on Facebook, so that those of my Facebook group can actually can appreciate who it is I am celebrating and what bands they were a part of. Musician Jacoby Shaddix was born on the 28th of July in 1976. He's an American singer with the band Papa Roach. And my favorite song of theirs was Last Resort. If you haven't heard it, I will be again posting that video on my Facebook channel because I really enjoy that band, Papa Roach. And I want to celebrate their success along with maybe exposing some of the newer generation and or older generation to some music they may not have really tuned into. Okay, so back to the list of birthdays for July 28th. Musician Stephen Christian was born in 1980 on the 28th of July, and he is an American singer with a band called Anne Berlin. And I'm going to check into them again, and if I can find something on YouTube, I will be posting that on my Facebook so that people can kind of get an earful of the band Anne Berlin and see if they enjoy something that might not be something that is mainstream and or popular right now, and maybe get them a few views or of sorts. I am a big proponent and or supporter of music and or actors and TV and movies. So feel free to comment in the comment section down below if you have anything you would like me to celebrate and or talk about on my channel. I used to do song versus songs. However, I saw that there was a very low response to that. However, I did have some people that actually participated, and I appreciate those people. But I figure maybe it's not the best content to be putting on my channel since it's not garnering enough views to keep it going. So if you have any suggestions as to maybe some of the format I've done earlier that you think I should go back to, that would be I'm more than happy to hear from you as my wonderful subscribers. Okay, getting back to the last two of July 28th, I have musician Ayla Brown. She was born back in 1988 on this day. She's an American singer, and the song she's known for is Let Love In. I'm not entirely certain if that's a remake or if it's just another version or another song title that has been done yet again. So feel free to check her out on either YouTube or any of the good old streaming platforms. And the last name I have for you on July 28th is the musician Soulja Boy. He was born in 1990 on the 28th of July, and his real name is DeAndre Cortez Way. and he's an American rapper, of course, who had the 2007 U.S. #1 single "Crank That." So I will probably be posting that along with checking. I believe he was also known for that song "Kiss You Through the Phone," which I really enjoyed. So I will be trying to find that one as well, so that I will post that one as well. Now we'll go to July 29th birthdays. Musician Neal Doughty, born on the 29th of July, 1946, is an American pop rock piano, Hammond organ, and Moog synthesizer player with REO Speedwagon. And they had the 1981 U.S. #1 hits "I Can't Fight This Feeling" and "Keep On Loving You," along with a song called "One Lonely Night" that I'm going to look into because I don't know if I've heard that one before. So, again, keep checking on Facebook for videos that I will be showcasing so that I can better let people know who these artists are that I'm celebrating. So, musician Dean Pitchford was born in 1951 on this day, and he's an American songwriter and screenwriter whose claim to fame are the music behind "Fame" and "Let's Hear It for the Boy." Now, if you haven't heard those songs, I suggest you give them a listen. Both of those are pretty amazing songs, and you might really find that you really enjoy that music. So then we go to musician Geddy Lee. He was born in 1953 on this day. He's a Canadian rock vocalist and bassist with Rush, and they had some songs that I'm going to look at and listen to. The least of which is Tom Sawyer, The Trees, and New World Man, which was a 1982 U.S. #21 single for them. Musician Patti Scialfa was born in 1956 on this day. She's an American singer-songwriter with a song called "As Long as I Can Be With You." Her claim to fame, believe it or not, is she is the wife of musician Bruce Springsteen. Then we go to musician John Sykes. John Sykes was born back in 1959 on this day, and he's an English rock guitarist and singer with Thin Lizzy from the years 1983 to 2009. He was also part of a band called Blue Murder, and also was a part of Whitesnake, and they had a 1987 U.S. #1 and UK #9 single, "Here I Go Again," if you haven't heard of Whitesnake. And I definitely recommend you check out their videos because, again, they are a pretty amazing big hair band from the 80s. And also, if you're a fan of Tawny Katane, who has since passed away not long ago, she was the ex-wife of David Coverdale and also did a lot of music videos or basically was the dancer and or model in a lot of their music videos of the day. Musician Martina McBride celebrates a birthday today. She was born back in 1966, and she's an American country singer songwriter, best known for the songs "Independence Day" and "This One's for the Girls," which I liked. I enjoy both of those songs. I think she also has a few other hits that I'm going to try and give a look at because I enjoyed her a lot. Oh, look at here. We've got a little visitor here. My little kitten, Wendy, has decided she wants to make an on-screen appearance. All right, and then we go to musician Wanya Morris. He was born in 1973 on this day, and he's an R&B singer with Boys to Men, who had the hits I'll Make Love to You" and "End of the Road," which I'm sure a lot of us have been very, very familiar with. They also had a song called "Coolie High Harmony" that I enjoyed. So feel free to check them out. And also, I will be posting one of their videos on my Facebook channel yet again. Musician James Otto, and this is something I didn't know. He was born in 1973 on this day. He's an American country singer, and he's a part of Music Mafia, and he was born in Fort Lewis, Washington, on the 29th of July, 1973. So if you haven't heard James Otto, you should check him out. He's got a really good voice, and I'm pretty impressed with the stuff I've heard from him. I, again, will be posting a Facebook video or a YouTube video on my Facebook channel honoring this musician as well. Musician Ashley McBryde celebrates a birthday today. She was born back in 1983. She's an American country singer songwriter, and a few of her songs that are she has put out is "Girl Going Nowhere" and "A Little Dive Bar in Donalega." And I'm gonna check that out because it seems kind of like an interesting title to a song. And then we've got musician Simon Jones, born in 1972 on this day. He's an English rock bassist with the band The Verve, who had the 1997 album Urban Hymns, one of the best-selling albums in UK chart history. The album features hits Bittersweet Symphony, which I really recommend you listen to if you haven't heard it already. That's an amazing song, along with the songs or the song "Lucky Man." And lastly, to end this video, I have musician Carlo Santana, born in 1947 on this day. He's a guitarist from the group Paper Lace, who scored the 1974 UK #1 single "Billy Don't Be a Hero" and the 1974 US #1 single "The Night Chicago Died." So if you haven't heard those songs, I really recommend that you give them a gander and or listen to. Also, I just wanted to say thank you for the subscribers that I do have at the moment. Also, I wanted to say, if you have any suggestions or anything that you would like to comment on about the artists I have mentioned today, or if you have some sort of content that you would like to see me try doing on this channel, feel free to put that in the comment section down below. And if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you to subscribe unless you do YouTube Premium, which I'm not promoting or advocating. Also, I just wanted to say, if you would like to be notified when I post new videos, feel free to hit that notification bell and customize it as you see fit. It will remind you that I've got something out the way you want to be reminded. And that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the information that I imparted to you. And I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy that wonderful weather out there, and be safe and have a wonderful day.